Hey, welcome to Food for Thought. Let's see what's on the menu for today. Looks like it's... Nice! It's the buffalo wing. Alright, let's wing it. One of the true American staples and my favorite appetizer, this dish has flocked into our lives and around the world. But has anyone ever wondered where exactly did this dish come from? Who made it? Okay. Stop typing down there. I know you're going to say Buffalo, New York, but who exactly made this dish? Who can take the credit? Well, let's find out. The first story of the buffalo wing comes from Teresa Bellissimo, who created this dish at her family-owned restaurant called Anchor Bar. One of the accounts comes from her son, Dom. One Friday night at their bar, several patrons had built up a large tab. So, Dom asked his mom if she could make something to pass around at the stroke of midnight, as a little thank you to everyone. Teresa walked into the kitchen and improvised a quick snack. After cutting the wings into drumettes and flats, then frying and smothering it in some sauce, Dom served it to the patrons at midnight, and thus the finger food was born. Or so we think. The second story is pretty much the same as the previous one, except the bar patrons were Dom and his college friends. The last account of this story comes from her husband, Frank, who stated that it was just a simple delivery error. Instead of their usual shipments of chicken necks and chicken backs, they received wings. And not wanting to lose any money, Frank asked Teresa to create a new dish with these wings. Normally, she would turn the chicken necks and backs into a stock or a sauce, but this time she decided to try something new. And with this achievement, this appetizer became one of their most popular dishes at the restaurant. And you can still get their wings today. Now, the fourth and final origin story doesn't come from Teresa Bellissimo, but from Mr. John Young. This Alabama man left the South and moved up to Buffalo in 1948. He had his own special recipe where he breaded and deep fried the wings. Then he would douse the wings in his own homemade sauce called mambo sauce or mumbo sauce, depending on who you're talking to. He would also keep the wing whole instead of chopping them up into pieces, since he believed that cutting the wings would be considered tampering them. Learning from a traveler that niche restaurants can thrive, he opened up his own restaurant and called it John Young's Wings and Things from 1963 until his departure from the city in 1970. In an interview in 1980 at Trillin, John Young said, "If the Anchor Bar was selling chicken wings, nobody in Buffalo knew it then. After I left there, everybody started eating chicken wings." John Young's signature sauce is still kept secret to this day by his living relatives, who would generally drench the wings, giving them that sweet but strong, zesty kick. He also stated that he would always have a large pot constantly bubbling, calling it his pot of lava. With 3 fryers, wings, and a boiling pot, he sold 10 large wings for just $1. Now that's a deal. Another fun fact about these two is that they even shared the same poultry distributor, who claimed that they both bought a huge influx of wings during the 60s. Whichever origin story you choose, these patron saints of wings bless the world with their savory snacks. Mother Teresa and King John Young. Another great fact is both the Anchor Bar and John Young have been inducted into the Hall of Fame, which hosts several famous chefs, restaurants, and giant buffalo wing fanatics. And, funny enough, Bill Murray was the catalyst that started this amazing festival. When he was filming Osmosis Jones, his character mentions a wing festival in Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Buffalo, New York. The Buffalo Wing Festival this weekend.
Oh.
Which didn't exist at the time. So, Buffalo columnist Don Esmond wrote about it. Why isn't there an annual National Wing Festival in Buffalo? Esmond further suggested that there should be such a festival, mostly as a means of claiming what was rightfully a Buffalo creation. Thanks for that, Bill. Since we just covered the history, let's talk about the different styles and variations of the buffalo wing. From cauliflower to tofu, still battered in that sweet, sweet buffalo sauce. You'll get to experience the great taste without sacrificing your morals or hurting a little chicken. Plus, since buffalo wings are usually served with celery and blue cheese dip, you'll have a healthy little veggie dish. It's time to dive in to the buffalo sauce itself. At its core, the buffalo sauce is made from a cayenne pepper-based hot sauce. And some butter. Yep, that's it. Pretty easy, right? Now, the buffalo sauce needs to pack a punch, but not necessarily knock you out. Unless you're a glutton for punishment. Then there are some buffalo sauces that would even make a pepper blush. So, good luck in the ring there. If you're a fan of hot ones like I am, then you're aware of the Scoville scale. The buffalo sauce can fall in anywhere between 450 to 350,000 on the Scoville scale. Not to mention, the buffalo sauce has taken a life of its own. This flavor encompasses chips, dips, burgers, pizza, pasta, and a lot more. Like, a lot more. So, as you can see, the popularity of this poultry dish has skyrocketed over the years. The love is so strong that it's borderline fanatical. Don't believe me? Alright, let's take a look at these articles claiming that there's going to be a buffalo wing shortage or a wing shortage almost every Super Bowl Sunday for the last few years. Even though there are over 1 billion wings eaten on that day, we have never ran out of wings. Keep in mind though, wing prices do increase several times throughout the year in the US. Some of those times are during Super Bowl weekends, March Madness, the World Series, end of summer, pretty much any time there's a sports celebration or graduation. And there's a lot of conflicting evidence from these articles claiming that prices are going to skyrocket and be at an all-time low. Personally, I don't think we're gonna run out of wings. We'll just have to pay an arm and a leg for them. So with all these amazing different types of wings, which one would you prefer? Would you rather have the drummet, the flat, the whole wing, or would you go boneless? Do you like your sauces mild, or can you handle some heat? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, drop a like and maybe hit the subscribe button. You know, food for thought.